Got to floof a little bit. I just fixed it, so, you know, it's fairly floofy already. Hi, I'm Jennifer. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm glad you came, and I hope you stick around. If you are a returning viewer or a returning subscriber, thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. This is different. I'm sitting on my bed. I'm comfy and cozy. My housekeeper's downstairs cleaning, so I'm hiding from her. It's an ice day. My children are home. They're all over the place. They've got friends over, and it could get loud in here, but at least we're not listening to birds today, right? All right, let's do this. These are my top beauty products that are not makeup that I absolutely cannot live without. Okay, the first one is kind of funny, but it's one of those little eyebrow shavers. I don't shave my eyebrows, but I have very, very fine hair right there. It's way down below where my actual eyebrow is. It's very fine. It's peach fuzz. I can't pluck it. There's too much of it. So just, you know, every week or so I will go in and shave that so that my eyeshadow goes on better and I don't feel like some kind of weird furry, I don't know, creature. Some kind of furry creature. I don't know. I like it. I can't live without it. And I don't want to wax. That was the other thing. I use this instead of waxing because, as we all know, when you wax, you pull the skin. And if you pull the skin around your eyes, you're asking for trouble. You're asking for wrinkles. And I have enough of them. Next. This is a new one. I just got this. This is, one, it's ugly. This is not my thing. But I did not buy it because of how it looks. I bought it because it was the least expensive one of these that I could find. It is a false eyelash holder. It's so cool. It will hold 3 sets of them. I got it on Amazon and it was like $2 or something. They had ones that were more attractive, but I didn't want to spend the money. What I like about this is I am the world's worst at taking off my eyelashes and just putting them wherever I happen to be. They wind up in the kitchen on top of the microwave. They wind up on my nightstand a lot. They wind up next to my sink. And then, of course, they get lost. And so I needed a place to keep them where it was easy to put them up, where they would just stay put and I wouldn't lose them. So I've only had this about a week and I really, really love it. And I'm glad I got it. I can't imagine being without one. I do wish it was less ugly, but you know, it is what it is. What's next? This is a dry brush. I believe Tati Westbrook was the first person that I heard of doing this. It's stiff, and if you press very hard, it would hurt. But I have not only dry skin and dehydrated skin, I have very scaly, like dragon skin or something. It's just the skin on my legs especially gets super dry and scaly. So every day before I shower, I just lightly brush this over my skin, especially on my legs and a little on my arms and on my chest area. And it just gets off that dead skin so that when I get out of the shower and moisturize, it can really soak in there and I'd lose a lot of that dry, scaly yuckiness. Now, related to that is this lotion. I have shown this lotion in Empties videos and favorites videos, so this is not new if you've watched my channel for any amount of time. But this is the Alpha Skincare Alpha Hydroxy Lotion. I can't live without this. I tried. I used up all I had, and I was trying to use up some other lotions that I still had in the cabinet. They just didn't do it for me. This is an alpha hydroxy acid lotion. So it sloughs off those dead skin cells and moisturizes. So when I use this on a regular basis, my skin is silky. Ulta used to sell it. I don't know if they do anymore. The last time I looked, I couldn't find it. I did find it on Amazon, and it seems to have gone up in price quite a bit. This was about $18, which I don't want to pay that much for lotion. So I'm going to do kind of a big search and see if I can't find this somewhere else. But even at $18, even if it was $20 or up, I'd probably still buy it because it works. And over time, it improves your skin and you have less and less of that scaly, yucky dragon skin stuff. Let's go to hair. The first thing is funny, but I think it's brilliant. This is a silicone pot holder to put on your countertop or to pull pans out. It does not belong in the bathroom, but what I use it for, I set it on the counter underneath my curling iron or my flat iron or whatever I'm using, so that the heat from that is not getting on my bathroom countertop. Unfortunately, my bathroom countertops, I think, are really just plastic. They're hideously ugly, but they're what I have, and I don't want to screw them up right now. They are cultured marble from the 70s, so I just protect them from the heat with this thing. What's also nice about this is that when I'm finished with my curling iron or my flat iron or whatever, and I need to put it in the drawer and it's still hot, I wrap that thing around my curling iron, shove it in the drawer, and it cools off without melting anything in the drawer. So I love this thing. I take it when I travel because I don't know what the countertops are going to be like where I'm traveling, and I would hate to burn someone else's countertop with my hot curling iron. And speaking of curling irons, this is my current favorite. I don't know if you can see very well what it is. It is a regular curling iron. I guess this is a half-inch barrel. I'm not really sure. I never know how they measure those. But this is the Infinity something by Conair. I'll have to make a note of that in the description box. It's got 4 heat settings. This is probably one of the best curling irons I've had in a long time. It heats up super fast, and if you don't know, my hair is stick straight. Like, it looks like I took a flat iron to it when I comb it after a shower. It's straight and very, very, very fine. It doesn't hold a curl very well. This curling iron, for whatever reason, this curl will stay in my hair. I will wake up in the morning and barely have to touch it up at all. It still will look like this. And this is a part of it. It's not the whole reason, but this is a big part of it. The other thing is, this is the Herbal Essences Volumizing Mousse. I've used every mousse in the world, I think. I've used mousses that I bought at Sephora and Ulta and drugstore, and I always keep coming back to this one. It works well on my type of hair. I don't have to use a whole lot of it, but it gives me that little boost of volume that I need prior to blow drying and helps my curls stay in. I need to stop trying other ones. I know this one works. It's affordable. I can find it everywhere I want to shop, so I should just stick with what works because I know this one does. Next, the L'Oreal Boost It High Lift Creation Spray. There we go. I've just started using this probably in the last month or so. I spray this on my dry hair as I'm styling it, just at the root very lightly, just to give me a little more lift. Interestingly, this works even better when I'm wearing my hair straight, when I'm using a little bit of a flat iron just to give me some poof up here. If I spray it just a little bit with this and then hit it with the flat iron, it just gives me a little extra volume. I really like it. It doesn't make my hair super sticky, and it does seem to keep the curl, which is a big deal to me. Gosh, I only have one thing left. I'm surprised. I thought this was going to be a super long video. This is the L'Oreal Elnet Satin Hairspray. I had used this for years and years and years and stopped using it because it's $12 a bottle-ish, something like that. That's kind of expensive for a drugstore hairspray. And I was using the other L'Oreal hairspray, which I still really like, and it smells so good. But in weather like we've been having in the last few days where it's super humid right now, yeah, right now it's sleeting and it's nasty out there. So there's humidity in the air. This holds my curl. It won't move. It's amazing. It's very lightweight. If you brush through your hair, the hairspray pretty much feels like it goes away, but the curl stays. So I love this. I hope to not be without it anytime soon. Alright, my friend Shannon Moody said today that I should do a video of how I style my hair. I didn't know anybody cared about how I styled my hair, but if you would like to see me do that, let me know. And next time I give it a good wash, I will show you how I style it. Okay, I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have not subscribed, I hope you'll consider doing that. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.